We're now joined by former MasterChef Season 5 contestant Cutter Brewer. Thank you so much for being here. We are so amped.
Good. Thank you for having me. It's good to be back and be talking about MasterChef again.
I know. So the season premiere is tonight at 7 o'clock here on Fox. So we wanted to bring in, clearly, a MasterChef contestant to give us all the dirt and give us a recipe.
Sure. So first, let's start with what we're going to do today before we get into all the dirty, gory details of MasterChef.
Yes.
We're going to do a New Orleans barbecue shrimp. It's one of my signature dishes on my private dining business that I do now. What we're going to do is we've already kind of pre-cooked the shrimp just a little bit. So we're going to start with a little green onion. We're going to throw it in the pan, get it to going, add that with a little garlic. Just for flavor, mix it around, let it go for about a minute.
Don't want to burn your garlic.
Yeah, we don't want to burn the garlic and stuff. And then we're going to add a little white wine. I prefer like a Sauvignon Blanc or something sweet like that, you know?
It smells good already.
Yeah, so we'll let that cook down. You're going to let the wine reduce by about a half. And at that point...
You got this on medium-high?
Yeah, it's about a medium-high, something like that. You just don't want to burn everything. You're just trying to incorporate it, let the wine cook down a little bit, and then add some Worcestershire.
Say that 3 times fast.
Worcestershire, Worcestershire, Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yeah. Worcestershire.
You know the thing with the W that they use in all the grilling.
Exactly.
You know what we're talking about. So first question. I think everyone wants to know, is Gordon Ramsay that aggressive like all the time?
So,
or is that just a persona?
Let me explain it like I have to tell people. So TV is TV, obviously.
Of course.
But Gordon Ramsay is what I would compare to a football coach. If you don't know how to scramble an egg, of course, he's going to come over the top and go Gordon Ramsay on you.
Right.
But if you're thinking outside the box, for example, I did a local favorite of ours here in Southeast Texas. I did a barbecue crab like you have it like Sartons and stuff. I did it on the show. They had never seen anything like that before. He thought that was the most amazing thing ever. So that's what I tell people. He's like a football coach. So just don't get all scared if you meet him in person and think he's going to bite your head off, because he's really the nicest guy in the world. We still keep in contact. We we social media each other and text each other once in a while. So it's a good deal.
So give us the scoop. Everything, they have to basically cram this in about 30 minutes or an hour. What is the thing that maybe is like the most misconstrued once it goes all to tape?
Well, there's some secrets of the trade I'm not allowed to speak about right now.
Of course.
But however, everything you see on TV, the actual cooking and stuff, is true.
Legit.
It is a legit cooking. They don't give us any training. They literally put you in the kitchen and say,
go for it.
Go for it. However, it is reality TV. So they put you in scenarios where they keep you up late at night, and they put you in a hot kitchen when you haven't slept for days and you have to work with the one person you don't get along with.
Right.
Didn't
you get put with Leslie a lot of times?
I did.
You guys were not friends.
It's good. While we're going, we've reduced this down a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of red pepper, give it some flavor.
We have to be able to multitask.
Yeah.
This is all what this is about.
Hey, this is all about TV, too.
Right.
You have to cook and have Gordon Ramsay in your face while you're trying to cook.
And sweating and trying not to go home.
You're not as difficult as Gordon Ramsay.
No, I'm pretty pleasant. At least I try to be.
We've done that. We're going to add a little bit of Tabasco as well, because, we are from Southeast Texas, so we like our things a little spicy.
You can go ahead.
You want to put some more? Hey, why not?
Yes.
Got it in there?
Put a little extra in there for us.
Right, there you go. We're going to stir that around a little bit.
Oh my gosh, that smells so good.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to reduce our heat down now. We're going to go to really low. And when it quits bubbling, because you don't want it to burn, we're going to start adding 1 pat of butter at a time to make our sauce. Okay, and so that's what we're going to do. So we've pre-cooked our shrimp, and then we're going to make our sauce, and then we're going to add our shrimp at the end, kind of toss it around, and then we're going to serve it. Okay?
Gotcha.
So what else?
So I think the other question we have is the when you were actually cut, because you made it to the top 4. It was you against Leslie, correct?
It wasn't me.
Your moral enemy.
That's right. See, it's all about TV. It's all about ratings.
Of course. So what was it like? What's that adrenaline rush? Like, do they really only give y'all like 25 seconds to be like, go ahead and do it?
Sure. I'll be honest with you. There are some things that made this course like baking, stuff like that. When you're doing the baking challenges, it's not a true 60 minutes because you have to let cakes cool and stuff like that. And it's got to be edited for TV. But however, yes, the final episode with Leslie, it was a no holds barred, I think it was an hour we had to do 4 dishes.
Yes.
I mean, it was
nuts.
The nuts thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I've never even touched sea urchin uni before, and I'm over here trying to.
I don't think many people can say that they have.
Right.
And so we're running a little skimp on time. So
Sure.
you said he's all about TV. So how are you gonna speed this up and show us?
As you can see,
what we can do?
we've started melting our butter, and it's starting to change color a little bit. Going to get a real light color. And then at the very end, this is basically our presentation here. So if you want me to grab you one?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm down for it.
Tell me how I did.
Okie dokie. Let's see. It's already peeled and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's an easy peel, so
Okay.
you gotta watch out. There you go.
There you go.
I made it easy for you.
Nah, I appreciate it. That's good shrimp right there.
Not bad.
Really tender. You got the garlic. My favorite is green onions, so like
Good.
I'm always down to put that in the dish. And it's not buttery or oily like
No,
some
and that's
are.
the funny thing. Even though it's got a lot of butter in it,
So-
it's not too bad.
So no, and if you want this recipe, you can find it on our website. That's fox4beaumont.com. Cutter, thank you so much. You got a Twitter handle or Facebook where people
I
can find you
do.
at?
My Facebook is Cutter Brewer, and my Twitter and Instagram are CutBrew80.
Awesome. So be sure to find him. I'm going to follow him. You should follow him. And then you can
Sounds
follow
good.
me too at Jasmine Styles TV. In the meantime, it's time to find out what they're working on for the 6 o'clock news on KFDM. Greg Kerr standing by with the preview. Good evening, Greg.